Taurus, this is Cuspa Beauty Tarot. Thank you so much for coming back. I want to thank you so much for coming to my channel and supporting it with your likes and shares, comments, subscribes. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It's your love reading for October 2018. See if that comes up again. 2018 Taurus. So we're going to do a 10-card spread for you and your person. And I'll clarify if I really need to. And we'll pull a Journey of Love Oracle as well. Okay? So Taurus. Let's see what we have. Okay, so this is you. This is your person. This is how you see your person, how you feel about your person. This is how they see you and how they feel about you. This is the relationship. This is the obstacle, advice, and this is the potential outcome. Okay, we'll take it one step at a time. So Taurus, first of all, where are you in October? Just got this for Virgo, so if you're dealing with a Virgo or you have Virgo in your chart, it's not in the same placement as Virgo, but you might want to check out that reading. So Taurus, where the state of your frame of mind right now, or where you're at in relationship to your love interest or partner, is you are releasing the devil energy. So you're releasing a codependent or a toxic relationship. Taurus, you are changing your habits around a relationship that were not useful. Something was not for your higher good. Something was really working against you, and you're releasing that now, Taurus. So good for you. Good for you. If that's your state of mind and that's what you're working on right now, that's awesome. Usually it takes a while to get here, so I really commend you for getting here if that's where you're at right now, Taurus. How you see your person for October is the Ace of Wands in the reverse. So you see your person as that they may have ignited something they may have began a spark with you, or they may have ignited something or started to communicate with you, but they didn't follow through. It was short-lived, short-term, or you're just seeing them as having no passion in this relationship, not giving emotionally in the relationship. You're not seeing this as an opportunity. You're seeing your partner as an Ace of Wands in reverse. So they're not, coming through. There's no follow through. It doesn't matter what spark started. It was very short term, if anything, or it's kind of passionless. You're seeing them as passionless in this situation right now. The way you're feeling about your partner is the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. So you're feeling like you're not wanting to, have any patience any longer with this, and you're also not putting in any work. You're not investing in this anymore, Taurus. You've decided not to invest in this because you see them as being either passionless or just stopping their giving in this relationship, and maybe you're finding what was occurring in the relationship was toxic anyway. So the way you feel about things is to not invest anymore in this relationship, Taurus, which makes actually a lot of sense from what we can see so far. Now, where your person is in October is the Hanged Man, which also makes sense if they're not giving from your perspective. Where they might be right now is in a holding pattern. They might be, going inward. They might be searching or on a bit of their own spiritual journey, or they may literally just be kind of putting a gridlock on the relationship from their point of view, stalling things out, maybe not communicating, creating a big stalling pattern. That's where they are for whatever reason, but let's just see. How your person sees you is the Four of Swords. So they see you as taking a break, which you kind of are. They see that. They're not blind to that. They see you as going through your own journey, meditatively kind of thinking about things, assessing things, slowing it down, thinking about it, looking at things carefully, having some review of your own actions and thoughts over this, what's really going on, how you feel and think about this. So they do see you as doing that. They're not oblivious to the fact that you're doing that. How they feel about you, however, Taurus, is the Empress. So they feel like you might want to create something with them, despite all this. They feel, you know, there's some potential in it in the future. The way they feel about you is sort of abundant, nurturing. They might be a nurturing person to you. They might be caring. Despite all of this, they might be caring, despite kind of being in a holding pattern, seeing you in a holding pattern. They might still hold out nurturing, caring, and loving feelings for you. They may think that you're attracted to them. This is not how they see you. This is how they feel about you. They might feel that there's an attraction or mutual attraction in this relationship, Taurus. So what stands between you right now? The Nine of Cups. Well, this would say that there could be some potential. What stands between you is there could be some potential right now or in the near future, some hope for happiness. There could potentially be some of that. You know, there could be a little bit of, I guess, resting on laurels in the relationship, like what you've done in the past is good enough, so maybe not contributing enough to really work hard at it. The Nine of Cups is a bit arrogant sometimes. It can rest on their laurels, although it is a wishful thinking card. So what is between you might be a mutual wish for some good days, for some happiness that could be had together. You know, certainly there could be a holding pattern going on. You could be viewing them as somebody not contributing, and you could certainly be releasing some toxicity in the relationship. For whatever reason, I mean, I need to clarify that, but what is the obstacle to the relationship? Well, the obstacle is the Two of Wands in the reverse. So the obstacle would say that you or your partner or both of you are not making a decision. Usually the Two of Wands in the upright is somebody who's come to a crossroad and is kind of really trying to process through their next right action, their next right direction. This would say that either neither choice is looking good or somebody's just kind of in a gridlock about a decision. So the obstacle could be that one or both of you is stalled out about making a decision about this relationship, Taurus. Potential advice is the King of Pentacles in the reverse. So the potential advice for you, Taurus, is to maybe to think of yourself here. Think of yourself and be selfish in the right ways. Look for what's serving you. Look for what's best for you. You know, I mean, when we think of the King of Pentacles in the reverse, it's not always, quote unquote, you know, selfish in the positive sense. But as an advice card, I would say, and it's an earth sign, so this could be you, is look for the ways that you can be what I call healthfully selfish. Meaning, how can you take really great self-care? How can you take a really great self-care right now, Taurus, to get what's right for you out of this relationship? The potential outcome is the Knight of Wands. So there could be a passionate short-term relationship here. There could be an in and out energy here. If you continue to engage the same way you've always engaged, then you're going to get what you've always gotten, that old adage. So maybe something changes, or maybe if some things stay too much the same, or this is not fully released, there might be you know, something you can't quite count on. Or truthfully, I mean, you know, sometimes if this is what you're after, Taurus, and it's mutual with the other person, and that's really just in agreement with you, you could just be looking at something very mutually satisfying, passionate, fun, exciting, and that's really kind of all the potential that this relationship has right now. You know, however, right now you're letting go of something toxic, and this person's in a holding pattern. So, you know, they're restless about you. They think they could create something with you. You may need to kind of touch back with yourself to see what's really possible. Could you really build some wishes with this person? Maybe for now, this is what's possible. Maybe for now, that's what's possible. So what's this devil about? I just can't ignore this devil. What's this devil about for Taurus for October 2018 in love? The devil. 2 cards. is about the Strength card and the Ace of Cups. So actually, if you have strength and courage around releasing what no longer serves you, this would say to me that fresh love or self-love would be coming in. So yeah, I mean, that's a really good prediction. So continue on your path, Taurus, of releasing what doesn't serve you. Check yourself with your bad habits. Check yourself with your patterns that you don't want to recreate. And what's this Nine of Cups between you? Nine of Cups between Taurus and their person is the King of Swords, excuse me, in reverse, and the World. Wow, interesting. So is there, I mean, maybe there is a bit of wishful thinking here between the two of you, however, qualifying this joint wishing or joint positivity. There's a King of Swords element. So the King of Swords is just not a great character. He cannot be trusted. He's blunt. He's over-controlling. He's demanding. Somebody in this relationship, and it could be an air sign, or just the quality of somebody's going to be truthful, communicate, but in a blunt, kind of almost rude way, and demand a completion. So it might be in spite of wishful thinking, or that one or both of you is wishing for an ending, to move on to the next cycle. Maybe as much as you might care for this person, Taurus, you're just kind of tired of this. So at the heart of the matter, you might be wishing for an ending so you can move on to better things. So you do have a need to make a decision. You do have a need to be applying some good self-care, it would say to me. I mean, take this with a grain of salt. You see what resonates for you, Taurus. And, if this reading's for you, it's for you. If it's not for you, it's for somebody else. There's a lot of Tauruses that look at these readings. So let's see what the Oracle can bring you for more guidance, Taurus. Intimacy. Interesting. It's number 35. Let's see. Intimacy. It's a beautiful card. Intimacy for Taurus. You can see the two figures. She's almost like leaning her head into the shoulder, or he's leaning his head into the shoulder. Your vulnerability is the key to your growing spirituality. Now is the time to share yourself openly, without pretense or defensiveness. Let down the barriers that have held you apart from another, from the divine, from the world, and let yourself be held by the experiences of your life, without needing to defend against them. Expect nothing and be open to receive everything. Your vulnerability is your way forward now. You are learning that you have enough strength to truly surrender. You are brave enough to allow yourself to be truly lived by the divine. The message of this oracle is that you are recently opened yourself up to new ways to meet the world and your loved ones, or are considering doing so in order to share something of yourself with another. Do it. You are ready to be seen and received more than ever before. The poem is called Intimacy. Becoming one, allowing all that is, both within and without, to blend. Like a wave meeting the shore, each aspect of who we are is part of a grander whole, and in truth, yet greater still. To know myself is to know you, whether I look in your eyes, or touch lips, or hold hands, or bathe in the warmth of our embrace. So I will leave you with that, Taurus. Maybe getting to some truths and bearing yourself right now will get you to completion of this lesson, of this cycle, in a beautiful way. It talks about being brave to be vulnerable, being brave and courageous, and then love flowing. So be courageous to let your heart open and let your love flow where you are sure that that's the right thing for you. Don't be brave foolishly. Be brave, correctly, I think. Be brave with some, measured sort of trust You know, I mean, I think that's kind of warranted given this reading. Just some measured kind of trust, but certainly there's some vulnerability and openness and truthfulness that may need to happen here. So with that, I will leave you, Taurus, for October 2018. I hope it goes great for you in love. And please comment. Let me know if anything's resonating. And I look forward to seeing you again in the next reading. Thank you. Bye-bye.